Hello, hello. How we doing? I shaved all my eyebrows. Should I shave my eyebrows? Does One Punch Man not have eyebrows? Quite curious. I actually have no idea. I can't tell if One Punch Man has... He has eyebrows. I think my eyebrows are safe. The eyebrows are safe. The eyebrows are safe. How does session 2 of the hackathon go? Deadeye, we got a like very scuffed version out there, but we got a lot of feedback. So before like Saturday, I'm gonna update everything. So it's like, and then we're gonna like actually launch it on Saturday, I think. What's a Volcatron? Yeah. Wait, did you actually shave your eyebrows? Will I acquire seed funding? Maybe. Maybe we go to some sharks. Sharks, I'm here before you today for $1 million for 1%. They're completely gone. How do you feel about the completely gone eyebrows? I've always thought our eyebrows are weird. Like, I don't know. Eyebrows are weird. Street Chalk, I am the shark. Guys, the refunds will be happening. The refunds will be. I was lazy yesterday. Today I will refund. No need to worry, guys. We're all, we've built some trust over time. Guys, it's one day. What's one day between us? What's one day between us? It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. Can we see the progress? I saved the progress for the end. I saved the progress for the end of the stream. But I mean, you could see like the day 1 to like yesterday. Hello, Ian. Guys, honestly, if I was being smart today, which I usually am not smart, I would probably have like a deload day today, and I would probably go back to like 7 miles per hour. But also, I could do my very first on-stream sub 8-minute pace, which would be kind of cool. I don't know. I got a little bit of time to decide. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a lighter day into the sub 8 tomorrow would be so smart. It'd be so smart. But, I don't know. What day is today? Is today Tuesday? Wednesday. Dude, but Deadeye, the other way you can think about it is like, there's only 2 weeks left, so I can't even fuck it up anymore. Like, I could get through it. Like, I could drag my body across the finish line at this point. So there's like two perspectives. Two perspectives. Hello, Mafia Boss. What's up? Most underrated YouTuber all time. Thank you, Xanalog Kid, ex-Analog Kid. And hello, Leiden. In before tennis and advice. I don't think I can get tennis and advice anymore. Like, okay, knock on wood. But like, the way that I'm telling you, it was such a freak accident. Like, no one... Guys, have you ever heard anyone ever have tendonitis? No, probably not. It's like such a fucking random injury. And it's because I was doing something really, really weird. Uncle Ian, you started your workout? Oh, man. It's basically... You guys have heard tendonitis, right? You guys have heard tendonitis. That's more common, right? It's like inflammation of the actual tendon. But like my thing, you know how tendons work? Here, let me give you a little example. Guys, we are an educational stream right here. This here is your tendon. This is the tendon, right? Every tendon lives in a sheath. It's like you have a sword. You got to sheath the sword. Right? Most people get inflammation in the actual tendon itself. My inflammation was on the tendon sheath, the thing covering the tendon. And every time the tendon would like be like extended, retract, that's would get like a lot of inflammation, and it would just never be fixed. There were like a couple hypotheses after a bunch of MRIs and X-rays and stuff, and they thought there was like a bone of mine that was pushing into the tendon sheath, which would push it into the tendon. But then we did that, and then there was like one more where we just cleaned up the inside of the tendon sheath. They were like, oh, there's a bunch of like gunk in there. Let's clean it up. And fucking none of that worked. I mean, did it actually kind of work? It might have like kind of worked, because I technically can run a little bit. You have peroneal tendonitis and retired from running. They said 2% had that. Yeah. Sag. Why must injuries exist? Have you ever gotten the shin splints? I used to get shin splints when I was like 13 years old, I think. Like, and like middle school running, I think it's very common for people to get shin splints, because it's like maybe like the first time in their life that they're like actually running like a significant degree. But I think once you get past, shin splints only happens to like beginner runners, because like it's just so new. And like it's like their body's not accustomed to it. But like if you're just like very chill when you start running, you'll never get shin splints. You just have to be chill. A lot of people like they go way too hard into running when they first start. Yes, Uncle Ian, that's like the most annoying thing ever. Because I think people... Okay, there's like sports doctors and there's normal doctors. And like sports doctors who like deal with professional athletes, they'll like understand. But like if you ever hit up a normal doctor, the normal doctor is just like, oh, just stop the activity. But like if doing the activity is your livelihood and like how you make money, like you're kind of not talking on the same page. It's like it'd be so annoying. Like, I don't know, some doctors are like, oh, if you stop running for 3 months, you should be fine. And it's like, dude, some people cannot stop running for 3 months, which I guess is kind of like, oh, work magic. It's like kind of like no one's like a miracle worker, but I think some like non-sports doctors do not understand the landscape. That it's like, dude, okay, like some people cannot stop this activity. I'd have shin splints until after 2 years. That's interesting, Uncle Ian. That's very interesting. What's the most exhausted or tired you've ever been? Honestly, maybe like 2 weeks ago. Possibly. Like, I'm not even making that up. I mean, it might be like a little recency bias, but like, dude, doing this workout and sometimes streaming twice a day and trying to edit my video and sleeping at like 6 a.m. every day, it kind of hurt me. It kind of hurt. It really did hurt. I feel a lot better now, but it did hurt at that time. You just stop existing for 6 months? Yes, Cred. Not during the 8 hours of doing nothing. 8 hours of doing nothing was like mentally exhausting, but like it was still just 8 hours. It was still just 8 hours. Guys, it's weird how like technology has advanced so much, but a lot of times like the medical I feel like medicine is not that advanced. Like I would assume it'd be if you think about like fucking computers and shit, like how are computers like so advanced, and then like a lot of surgeries that you do are like stitches. Let's stitch this together. Let's staple this together. Let's fucking I don't know. I'm sure there are complicated surgeries, but like I find it like very difficult to understand how someone could not fix like tendinitis. Or like why it's so difficult. It feels like it shouldn't be that difficult, but I guess our human bodies are very complex. I don't know. Gamer Juice, did the melee get nixed? No. I'm still practicing offline. I just needed a little bit more time, but I didn't want to stream melee. But it's not exactly nixed. Are there injections for tendinitis? There are PRP injections, platelet-rich plasma, which I did like 2 times. But I think PRP is like kind of like a pseudoscience, if I understand it correctly. How much better do you think you are right now than when the 30-day challenge ended? Honestly, not that much better. I definitely am better, but like I think my knowledge has increased a lot, but my mechanics have not increased that much. Is what I will say. But I think my knowledge has actually increased a lot. But I think I'll like rededicate myself like this next month, now that I have like a little bit more time. And I think maybe after that month, I should be in a good spot. Yeah, PRP is weird. Dude, I remember when I did PRP, they don't do like an anesthetic. Like the anesthetic for it, and the needle's actually pretty big. But like the anesthetic was basically, or I say quote unquote anesthetic, but that was basically them like icing my foot for like 10 minutes. And let me be honest, that's the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Like, it was more painful than like any other, I don't even know, surgery I've done. Because there was no anesthetic. They literally just iced my, I was like, am I going to be okay? Like, am I going to get frostbite or something? This is so fucking cold. It was so miserable. Yeah, exactly. It was actually the most uncomfortable, painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I was trying to be chill, but like I could not be chill. I was like, please help. Just do the thing already. Someone randomly commented on me on my leg press weight. Feels good. What am I talking about? I'm talking about... What am I talking about? I'm talking about pain. Pain. Guys, do you think physical pain is worse or mental, like emotional pain? I'm trying to think what has been like the most painful thing that has happened to me. I can't tell if it's like physical or like emotional. I honestly think emotional for me is probably like, I never get like super heavily affected. Like it's almost like physical is like, it's just a flesh wound. It's simply a flesh wound. It's all good. I can tank it. I can tank the physical, but like the like emotional mental stuff like kind of like sticks with me. Which video do we plan on uploading next? 1,000 women should go up in a week, I guess. naming 1,000 women, which is kind of gonna be a more experimental video. I don't think that video will do well because now that I'm like thinking about it, I thought it would be fine, but like, dude, that was very early in my streaming career. I think that was maybe like that footage is very old. It's like almost from like last October or something. So even my stream like overlays and stuff, it looks kind of amateur hour. But I don't know, I still thought it was interesting, so I want to at least put it up before it even gets even later. And then after that will be 9 circles. Hopefully at like the end of the month, I think. Yeah, I think shooting for 9 circles by the end of the month. I'm not even shooting. I promise I will do 9 circles in August, because I really, really want to hit 100K subs on YouTube before my 1 year mark, or like on my 1 year mark, which would be September 9th of like uploading to YouTube. And right now the pace is just shy. I need a little bit of a boost. So I need like, I think if I just get one, like if I get like 1 big video, I'll be fine. Hello Tommy. If I never got injured, I'd be running Division 2 cross country and track. Yeah. What can you do? I think like running has actually, I don't know. I was gonna say running has like the most injuries. I think running is a sport where the injuries hurt the most. Cause I feel like a lot of other sports, you can like, if you get injured in basketball, I feel like you can still like practice stuff. But I feel like running is hard to like, you can cross train, but like, it's I don't know. It kind of feels bad. IMO. I don't know. Tennis has I don't think tennis has that many injuries. Like I think running has like, distance running has like probably the highest percentage of injuries ever. Cause it's so easy to like overtrain because you can only train in one way. So like in any year of like the top 20 runners or something, like probably 15 of them will have dealt with an injury for like, I don't know, like at least like a month. And like some people will just be out like the whole year. It's so sad, honestly. It's so sad. Yeah, and also running is interesting because like running is like the sport where it's like it's the most like pure sport where like you can't hide an injury. I feel like in some sports you can hide injuries. Like I don't know, in tennis you could have like some sort of like small issue and you're fine. In like basketball you could have like some sort of like your left hand could have like a sprain or something and you can actually like still play. But like running, if you have any sort of small thing, like you can't really, it's the margins are so thin, you can't like really do anything. Tommy, you think that, but it's I'm telling you, it's not the case. If you actually look at stats, like if you think about a contact sport, distance running is the highest contact sport because like you're pounding the ground like for like, I don't know, 150 miles a week. Like no other sport has that amount of like repetitive stress. Like if you actually looked at how much, I mean, yes, football, you'll like, you know, hit each other, but how many hits are you actually taking? How many hits are you taking? Like, it's probably like not that many, actually. And like in practice, you'll go like half speed or something, or like without pads or something. I don't know. Well, yes, football is more permanent brain damage. Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that. I guess rugby, I don't know rugby like that well. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I think it's just something like, as a non-runner though, I never thought about it. Because also like the running scene is like not as big. But like, I think like running injuries have the biggest like an outsized impact on running careers. I think compared to other sports, because a lot of other sports too. Like if you're talking about like football, like is it a roster like 55 people? So obviously you're gonna have like you're always gonna have some people out. But like if you had like 55 runners, like distance runners, not talking like short distance. I think short distance like doesn't have as many injuries. But like long distance, it's such like an overload activity that I don't know. I feel like it's just different. Krisha, thank you. Quick little mic switch. All right, let me pull you guys up on my iPad. I'm pammed. I think I get a deload today. Let's fucking be smart. Sometimes I feel the most proud of me like not being a chimp. Like a chimp brain. It's so hard for me to like not chimp brain. Like especially when it comes to running for some reason. It's like it doesn't seem that hard, but like I chimp brain so hard sometimes. So I'm actually so proud of myself for coming to this decision. Hello, Dexu. Hold on. I don't know why this... Oh, I know why this is being weird. I'm tired. I'm tired every day now. All right, where's my... Here we go. EP stream when? I don't know. I do have to sleep on stream eventually. I feel like that's like a canon event. Sleeping on stream. Maybe I'm too old to sleep on stream though. I feel like sleeping on stream is something you do in your 20s. Wait, sleeping on stream is for sure allowed. It wasn't at some point? It was actually bad? That's crazy. What's wrong with sleeping? What? That sounds like... I wonder what the reasoning is. That seems kind of like... From like out of nowhere. It's not about... Wait, what is it about then? Oh, but I guess for me, I would always have like a mod or like a production assistant doing it or something. A PA controlling the stream. British Empire. What's on your mind? I mean... I don't really know what to say. If you have like a specific thing, maybe I can help. I don't know. No one likes you. Are you 100% positive that no one likes you? All right, let me pull up my heart rate. All right. Well, I trust no one is different than no one likes me, no? When is the MCSR arc? Tommy, I want to do an event. It won't be until we have like an event. I would ideally like to do some sort of event for that. Also, I realized this is like, when did I change this, by the way? I want to change this back here. Okay. Like mid-offs. I really wanted to get into mid-offs, but it didn't happen. But something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be mid-offs, because mid-offs is like a peak event, right? But like something along those lines would be something I would want to do. Dude, I don't know. I feel like British Empire. I feel like childhood. Okay, I consider you a child, so I feel like life in a way is very isolating. I mean, I feel like I felt like when I was growing up, life was super isolating. I guess I was better equipped to deal with the isolation because I don't know, I'm fine being by myself. But I could see in like, if you have like a certain personality or like combination of traits, I think life can feel, oh my God, life can feel like very lonely. But I mean, I'm not a professional. I don't know. This is stuff I struggle with too. So I don't really know how to help. Life be lifin'. I don't know. Mr. Cream Cheese, I'm good. How about you? Ow. Hold on, I have to stretch for like a tiny bit. I went through a massive depression period at 13 at past given time. Not sure if I could have, if something could have made it pass faster, but Gamey helped me. I think, I don't even know, I wouldn't even call mine depression, I feel like. I think it's just like when you feel like kind of lost. And like, I don't know, maybe like you're handling, like isolated when you're kind of handling everything on your own. I feel like that's kind of like the most thing, like the biggest thing I felt. But I don't know, I feel like, I don't want to like minimize it, but I feel like that's almost like part of puberty. Or it's like, I just feel like when you're younger, you feel so much. Just like everything feels like such a big deal or something. But I don't know, I feel like now I'm like, maybe I'm like so jaded about life. I'm just like, nothing actually like matters. It's just like, life is life. I've come to accept life, I guess. How did the rest of the chat points thing work? Uncle Ian, it went well. We got our like version 1 out. And we have some notes from it. And we will improve it by this weekend. And that's when we'll officially launch it, I think. Life is life. What's up, Mr. Cream Cheese? What's GOI? My Goy run? Getting over it. I know. Oh man, I'm very glad we went slower today. Because it's already feeling rough. Star Wars, the progress is going great. Hold on, I'm not cheating. I don't know why my stream is not like, the chat is not like, the hell? It's not scrolling. Oh my god, if chat does not work, it'll be so annoying. I have a fight? You have a fight? Do I have any walkout song ideas? I don't think so. I've never had to think about that. Fuck, we're so screwed. We're so screwed right now. Guys, don't worry. I will run the same amount. Okay, I need to actually exit Twitch. Hold on. Oh my god, this might take a sec. How do I do this? I don't know how to use an iPad. What the heck? I'm struggling. The chat is not moving. Why is the chat not moving? Hold on, I gotta pause this thing now because it's gonna turn to a substantial delay. You fought 45 times? Is that safe to fight that much? Isn't that a lot of fights? Okay, we're getting very close. I believe that this will work. I believe that this will work. All right. No, it's not working. Why is it not working? Guys, this is kind of annoying me right now. How do I fix this? Pissing me off. Credit, thank you so much for the Prime. Okay, I cannot read chat through my stream manager. What if I go to my actual stream? How about that? Will this work? Maybe I'll miss out on some events though, I guess. Or like... Okay, I think this does work, but I can't see a lot of chats. But that's fine. That should be fine. We'll have to make do with what we got. I don't know how iPads work, guys. I'm not a huge iPad user. I don't really... What is the iPad UI called? It's like, it's not... Is it iOS? This is all iOS, right? I think we're fine, though. I think we're fine. What's up, Unknown? It's weird. This has, like, never happened to me before. Well, that's a good start to the day. Fantastic. I think we're fine now. But I can't see too many chats. I can only see like 1, 2, 3, like 7 lines. Are there wildfires near me? I don't know. I never know because I never go outside. Wait, guys, I went outside yesterday. I went on a walk yesterday night. Kind of crazy. Crazy, I know. I went to the outdoors. It was kind of a long walk too. It was like a 30-minute walk. Kind of crazy. It was actually decently enjoyable as well. I did not touch grass. It was a watermelon walk, yes. The only type of walks I go on are watermelon walks. I did some curls with the watermelon on my walk home. You never go outside? It's because this workout takes all my energy. And when I finish, I just want to lay down on the couch. But like, if I don't do this, I go out every day. But because I started doing this, I just despise the outdoors. What's up, Catboyd? Guys, is this so wrong to not go outside? Let me live my indoor life. I think especially, I don't like going outside in like the summers. Sorry. I'm a little bit of a summer hater. It's too hot for me. But fall and spring, I thrive. Winter too. Winter depends. In New York, winter's kind of rough sometimes. That is crazy that it rains that much. Tex, wouldn't a few months ago still be in the summer? You mean like half a year ago? Fun Noodle, the Ruby credit system is just like a fun thing that I'm implementing by like Saturday. Just to keep track of like good and bad chatters. Can I add inflation? What do you mean? Like, it just randomly goes up? What is the point of inflation? I'll consider it. Ayush, that's great to hear. That's fantastic to hear. Good luck with everything. Oh my god, taxes would be crazy.
The interest rates. Dude, the thing is, even if there's a currency, what the fuck am I gonna sell? What could be a reward that's not expensive for me? I don't know. Gotta think about that one. After stream, I worked on an AI model trained on 124 million tweets. So we can get points on higher. Maybe I can look at that for Saturday's thing. I'll spend like a couple hours working on it before Saturday. Wait, but if that's the case, if that exists, shouldn't there also be another model trained on Twitch chats? Or like at some point it should like get created. I guess it wouldn't be that like that different. I wonder how that model would handle like emotes though. Or would it just, I don't even know. That'd be interesting to see though. I'll at least check it out. How the fuck do you concentrate on something for 8 hours straight? Mental willpower. Mental willpower. Yeah, I think text, as long as I do some like, what's it called? Like I look over the classification stuff and do some testing, I feel like it's fine. It'd be funny though, if there's like one person who like the model just like hates them, or like their way of talking or typing. That'd be so funny. And just like, so shits on them. Yeah. Guys, I know I've genuinely said this a lot of times. I think starting tomorrow, we're actually gonna seriously like do a warm-up before the run. Because I feel like once I start getting like down to like 7 minutes, like 7:30 miles, I kind of need to like, I feel like my butt is not doing any work. It's like, I need to do like activation drills. Kind of bad. And I feel like we're coming to the point where it's gonna get a little serious. Unknown, I'm only streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I think 1 million channel points, you could get it in under a year. I think maybe like 9 months, maybe, is what I think. Maybe not, maybe a little more. Actually, maybe I lied. Because I think naturally, I think you can't gain 100,000 in a month. I think it's like, even people who like are around a lot, I think it's like under 100,000. But if you like gamble it effectively, I think you get it like around a year. Which I think works for a merchandise credit. Because merchandise credits should be pretty hard to get. No, it's the same name. Same exact name. I'm the same thing on every single social. It's kind of nice. Guys, we're almost down to 2 weeks. What is it? I think they hit day 84. So we got like 16 days. Damn, it's kind of crazy. Hello, Cosmo. Basically 1 week, yes. Holy shit, I can't wait till I'm done. Guys, I'm struggling. I'm tired. Cosmo, I think 16 days. Am I still gonna work out? No, definitely lighter. Like, I think I'll probably take a week or two completely reset. Because I feel like my body's kind of banged up. But then I'll probably do like a week or two reset. I'll probably like run 4 days a week. And then I don't want to get a gym membership. Oh, I'll probably do a little bit of lifting. I got like my bench and some like dumbbells. So I'll probably do a little bit of stuff. Maybe like run 4 days, maybe work out 4 days a week. Like a run and just some like dumbbell stuff or like resistant band stuff. Cosmo, thanks for hopping over. Have I changed my diet while doing this? I don't track my macros that closely, but I think I generally try to be at like around like a 300 calorie deficit per day, maybe like 300 to 400. And to do that, I kind of don't. I'm not like super strict with my diet, but I try to eat like. I basically have one rule, and it's I try to eat as much watermelon as possible. And that usually works for me. Like if we're down like 13 pounds in how long is this? Like, let's just say like 80 days. How many calorie deficit would that be? Like, is it 1 pound like 3,500 calories? 13 times 35? What is it, like 4,200? Divided by 80? Oh, maybe that's a little less then. Maybe I'm like a little less than 300 calorie deficit. what does watermelon even do? So the watermelon, it's like a high volume food that has like very like little, it's like not calorie dense. So I can just eat a ton of watermelon, get like super satiated, and then not be hungry for other stuff. I think it's actually kind of like a hack, a weight loss hack. Self-taught guitarist, yes. We do like pull-ups and sit-ups, but pull-ups not every day. And I don't think I'll ever get sick of watermelon. I don't think that's possible. I'm on day 217 of no sweets, like no added sugar. Dude, but once you get past like a month, doesn't it not get bad? I feel like I did like a no added sugar type of thing, but like I feel like the first like month is the hardest, and then you kind of stop craving it, at least for me. Damn. Cosmo, I have a ton of video ideas. I cannot list them all right now. It's too many. It's too many. Shivam, I'm a cuber, so I want to ask, did you learn just how to solve a Rubik's Cube video after your video? No, I still haven't learned. But once I do speed cubing, we'll learn formally. Are you doing on any right now? Right now, this is the only thing I'm doing as like a long-term video, like a main channel video. I guess maybe my social credit system is a main channel video. If we track that over time, could be an interesting little video. I mean, I will have a bunch of main channel videos, but like, it's not like anything like crazy. The next like crazy thing will probably be like either, I was kind of wanting to think like Kerbal Space Program. Either that or Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. But I'm leaning towards Platinum Kaizo, because I kind of want something to be a little more chill. I feel like Kerbal Space Program could be a huge headache. Could be a fucking massive headache. I kind of want to give myself a little break. I'm too tired. Fuck. I mean, we'll see. We will see. We will see. I need to do some research on KSP though. Maybe we make it even harder. I don't know. Like maybe there's a way to like turn off tutorials for like their hand holding. I think Platinum Kaizo would be a headache, but I guess what I'm trying to say, kid, I feel like Pokemon games, it's very easy to take a break midway. Like to have like segments where like you can just like pause a battle, even like mid-battle. I can just be like, okay guys, like what's up? Blah 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 blah. It's much more like casual streaming, I think, in a way, which I kind of miss. I feel like a lot of my challenges recently, I haven't been able to like talk to chat as much, and I love talking to chat. So that's the reason why I'd be for Platinum Kaizo, I think. But I do realize that Platinum Kaizo is fucking hard. So we'll see. It also kind of depends on my editing timeline. Like if I am in need of a video, which I don't think I will be, I probably wouldn't do Platinum Kaizo first, because it would probably take longer. So it all kind of depends on like what I think I need. I do think I need to think of like one more banger video to release by kind of like the end of the year, like November, December. I think we got Geometry Dash, which will be a banger for like August, early September. We have One Punch Man, which I think will be a banger video, which will be like maybe like November. And then I think I want something for December. Ooh, Melee could be. I don't think Melee will be like a banger though. I think Melee peak is like 500K. So I wouldn't count that as like a banger. I don't think Melee is like broad enough. I think it's a little too niche. So I don't know what that last video will be. Yeah, I think I talked about this the other day. Right now, my standards are 100,000 is kind of like a bare minimum. If it doesn't hit 100,000 views, I wouldn't really do it again. It was like, I don't want to say it was like a waste of time, but it was like, I don't know, just like, it wasn't successful in my opinion. And then I think like, maybe like 300K is like a very good video. Like, it kind of hit. And then I think like 1 million is like a banger, I would say. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, it's just interesting though. It's like, I feel like the peak, right, is like, someone like Ludwig just gets 1 million on every single video. Like, that's like the floor. I feel like that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy growth. Although I will say the interesting thing about Ludwig is like, I don't think Ludwig really has like bangers. Like, I think the really like good thing he does is like, the floor of the content is very high. And the ROIs are high. But like, he will never hit a banger like Michael Reeves type of like 10 million plus. Okay, that sounds mean, but like, I'm not saying he'll never do it. But like, just the nature of his videos and his style is more towards like consistently good rather than like a fucking like masterpiece or something. Yeah, Textbird, that's true. Yeah, I think Michael Reeves is like on the complete opposite end, right? Where, I don't know, his like volume is so low, but every bit is a banger. Am I still feeling light today? I feel worse than yesterday, but it's fine. Yeah, but I think it's so interesting how there are different ways to make content, because I don't know if any of you guys play like League or are familiar. There's like a lot of League streamers who post like daily videos. Just like kind of like highlight videos, right? And like a lot of them will get like, the best ones can make like 500K views every single day off of like very low effort videos. I think that's like a crazy like it's a crazy place to be in, because you just like, it's like a money printer. You just print money every day. It's kind of crazy. Your friend said it would take 4 months to get to Emerald. Catboy, we're kind of lined. We're kind of lined. That's kind of what I said too, right? I'm curious though. I'm curious if you ever do it. I'd follow along, like, because I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I think it's hard because like people like Jinxie have kind of done it, but I don't think Jinxie's like a good gamer. Or like, I think Jinxie's more of like a entertainer than like a challenge gamer. You know, it's like more just like there's like a lot of trolling and stuff. But if you're like actually serious, I think you'd be like a lot better than Jinxie. It's like someone like that. Yeah, Moist Critical too. Yeah. New Lavia. I think we'll do Elden Ring at some point. I think, not for a while though. And Zuffa picks. I'm not actually balding. Guys, I think it's crazy how, like, there are levels to, like, the lore, or, like, what am I trying to say? Like, the reputation of a streamer. It's like, I always thought Jinxie was kind of normal. Like, but then, like, I think I, like, recently started seeing some clips. Like, dude, in their streams, like, I don't know, there's, like, the public perception of, like, a normie, and then there's, like, what he does in his, like, actual streams. And it's like, huh, interesting. I never knew that. Yeah, the iceberg, exactly. Because the only, like, reference point I had was, like, when he would host tournaments and stuff. I was like, oh, seems very mature and, like, I don't know. And then I look at his, like, streams and then, I don't know. I can't even explain it. What did I see? Dude, there's a super funny clip of Jinxie where he was like, I forget what he was playing. Maybe he was playing like Geometry Dash or something. But he had like a ChatGPT like coach. It was really funny. It was kind of like a funny segment. I think IShowSpeed, whenever I see IShowSpeed and Kaizenat, like their age shocks me. I feel like they've been like big for so long. Like in my mind, I always see them as like closer to like 27 or something. But aren't they like fucking 22? That's so young. They just seem like they've been out for like so long. Yeah, 21, not even 22. What the heck? That's insane. Like, he was streaming when he was like fucking 15 then. He was like big when he was like 15. It's crazy. Holy shit, graduating high school 2023 is insanity. It's gonna be really interesting, like, over the next, like, 10, 15 years. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like you already saw, like, a previous generation of streamers, like, grow up with their audiences, but, like, their level of, like, what am I trying to say? It's like they're on a different level. Like, with, like, much bigger audiences that, like, has, like, never been seen before. So it's like kind of curious how they'll like age into like their like 30s. Like when Jinxie's like 35, What is he gonna be doing? I don't know. I'm kind of interested. Right? True. I was actually never in the PewDiePie generation. I was not really tapped in. Like him and even Ninja and stuff. I was not really tapped in. I think I started getting tapped into streaming and stuff and like during COVID. I'm a COVID content baby. Hello, Liam. What is up? Rat, I started streaming last August. It's been about a year, almost a year. I think, oh fuck! I need to do something for my streaming anniversary. I think it's like August 12th. That is coming up so soon. Oh man. Another thing to think about. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have my streaming anniversary and then my YouTube anniversary. But I like look at the YouTube anniversary more for some reason. 7 days to plan a massive event. Alright, I'll do my best. I have to run, yeah. That's a given. I almost want to postpone it till after the challenge. But that's kind of weird. It's like a weird amount of time to postpone. Maisie, I started full-time YouTube as soon as I started full-time streaming. Like, literally on day one. I went into content creation intending to be full-time. How did I come to the idea of becoming a streamer? I said this before, but I think the first person who introduced me to content was Ludwig. And I really enjoyed Ludwig's content in like 2021, 2022. And I thought when Ludwig was not streaming, like I almost like needed more Ludwig. I was like, when Ludwig was not streaming, I was like, shit, there's no good streamers on. No offense to other streamers, but I was like, everyone talked about content, YouTube, Twitch being saturated. But if I felt like I didn't have enough good entertainment, like if I was seeking another Ludwig, that means that there's like a hole in the market, right? So then that was when I was like, huh, I think a lot of streamers aren't really pushing themselves to make like interesting content. Maybe on YouTube they are, but at least on Twitch, I felt like there was a lot of people just doing like, I don't know. I always bring up TFT, but like TFT or League streams without any challenge or any variety. And like that's such a big bulk of the market. I was like, I think there's room for me to do something. So that was kind of what made me want to do content. Maisie, I tried content creation when I was like running. I was like a running content creator, but I don't know, as I got injured and stuff, I was actually kind of successful. Like I was able to hit some like viral shorts and stuff, but like because I got injured, it kind of turned weird. I was like, I can't even run, but I'm a running content creator. So then I kind of got lost. What's my favorite Ludwig era / vid? Well, I think I have a soft spot for the Ludlocks. I think that was the first thing I really started watching from Ludwig, like on his YouTube videos. The like black and white Ludlock and stuff. That shit was so funny to me. So I think that's honestly my favorite. This is the first Twitch stream I've watched in the past 2-3 years, by the way. Thank you, Maisie. I'm honored. I'm honored. And how did I come up with my username? It's like, my real name is Andrew. So it's like the ending of Andrew. And also, I really like the street signs in Paris. And streets are Rue, so. Okay. I've seen the Ludlocks, but Like, Ludwig is like rage baiting half the time in that game. I'm not as troll as Ludwig. Like, Ludwig was clip farming 100% in those Ludlocks. I'm not a clip farmer. He's fucking rage baiting. Thank you, Dylan. And what's up, yay, I'm a guy. I've never once in my life thrown for content. And I never intend to. That's when I feel like I'll have been too content pilled. Oh, I prefer Rue. Thank you for asking, though. Guys, I gotta try really hard to first time the first gym leader in Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. Would I ever get clippers? So someone actually reached out to me about clipping. I don't know how I feel yet. In my ideal world, I'm kind of like a control freak. In an ideal world, I'd want to have more shorts, but like highly produced shorts. I don't think I'm ever super comfortable with like so many clips. I would rather work on getting high, well-made shorts on my main channel first, and then having like clippers eventually. But I think right now it's not a priority for me. I don't know if that's like a generation gap, because I know the kids these days, they are like all for clippers. But I don't know, I like having a little more control over like my brand. And like, I don't know, I think that's kind of important. Clip stem is meta, I would agree, but I kind of don't love it. I don't know. Maybe it's like a boomer thing though. Yeah, I mean, Capwood, I think different things work for different people. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I have a hard enough time. I don't know, my always philosophy has been like, people prioritize growth too much. And like, a lot of times, they just like grow too quickly and like, don't even realize like who they become. But like, I would rather prioritize like a solid foundation. And as long as the foundation is solid, you can grow at any time. Growth is not like that hard. If you just funnel more money into something, you can just grow. But that's been like my perspective. And maybe, you know, my first year, I haven't grown as much as I could have, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Yeah, amazing. You know, I see where you're coming from for sure. I do think there's like a lot of value in that. For sure. Yeah. I think also part of why I don't see the importance as much, again, I think it's like a generation thing. I don't really use TikTok. And I feel like on TikTok, the clip spam or like clip meta is to the next level. Whereas I feel like Instagram, it's still big, but like, it's not like as big as it is on TikTok, I think. Yeah, Deda, I think you need to see someone like 20 times or something. And then like, but it's all about like increasing the possibility that they click on a YouTube video, right? Like if I got 20 clips that someone sees and like they have like a positive impression, like that's gonna raise the click-through rate by like, I don't know, like 20% or something. Also, the reason why I don't like clips, a lot of times, guys, I forgot to mention this. I think clips, a lot of times clips take advantage of like younger people and underpay them for their work. I think that's also like a big reason why I don't do clipping. Like people with like, ooh, here's a clip contest. I think that's so bullshit. Like it's actually taking advantage of like everyone in their community. And I'm too old to take advantage of people that are like 10 years younger than me. It's pretty fucked up. I would not be able to live with myself. Yeah, Catboy, that's why I've been focusing on long form. But I do think like short form is like, I mean, I honestly think short form is kind of an ego thing. Like on YouTube, it's kind of an ego thing. But then on TikTok and stuff, it is important for your stream. I do think it would help stream numbers a lot. But at least on YouTube, it's like, it just increases your sub number like crazy. Like if I could only choose one or the other, I would 100% choose long form, right? I think most creators would as well. Am I ever gonna do a Minecraft challenge where you beat the game but every step you take is one real step in Minecraft? I don't know. But someone in chat maybe should do that. I don't know. I don't think I will personally ever do that. What's up, Professor? I think even long form is a little weird though to me because when I'm streaming, I have like a direct connection to you guys, but it's kind of weird because like YouTube is a lot bigger, but I don't really feel connected to viewers. Like it feels very kind of like a black box to me. Like who is this YouTube audience? I don't really fucking know. It's weird. Like I kind of know who you guys are. But like the YouTube feels very weird. I'm like, who are you guys? Because if you think about lurkers on Twitch, like what? Probably like 95% of YouTube people are like lurkers. So it's like a whole bunch of people. I have no idea who's watching. How do I talk so much while running? I don't know, man. I'm struggling. Dylan, I mean in like, not live streams. I mean YouTube videos. Thank you so much, Carton. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hopping over and saying that. Very kind of you. Yeah, I just like Twitch streams because there's like less pressure and it's just more chill, I feel like. Ooh, I just forgot. I did a little extra running today, or like at the beginning, so I don't have to go all the way to 6.2. I am starting to feel like the cumulative fatigue again, because ever since we started going closer to like 7.5, it does take a little more out of me. Yeah, I took it pretty chill for like days like 50 to 75 maybe. I think we're nearing the end of it. I think the rest of the thing is going to be pretty hard. I really do need to do my speed cubing thing. The only reason, like, dude, if you were from here from day one, I feel like as soon as I posted my Rubik's Cube video, I was like, guys, we'll do speed cubing at some point. And it's been like a year now. And I've teased it like 4 times. But the reason I kind of have been pushing it back is like, I want to like full commit. And I feel like I want to finish this challenge before I full commit. Because I want to take like a week and literally practice like 8 hours a day for that week. So that's why I kind of like want to be like on like top shape. I want to set like a really fast time though. That's my goal. Because again, speed cubing, there's no way to cheat in speed cubing, is there? I mean, I guess you could be like, oh, it's like he pre-shuffled it to a specific place. But I don't know. I mean, Tex, I would love to go sub 30 seconds. I don't know if that's crazy talk, but I think sub minute is like not high enough of a goal. Fuck yeah, gold panning. That sounds interesting. But I don't know, I'm planning on literally 8 hours a day. I'll get a coach or two to walk me through it. And we'll see. I don't know if J Perm like still makes content. Honestly. Yeah, kid, I mean, we'll shoot for our best. Yeah, I think Graham Siggins is one option. There's this other dude who does like YouTube videos. I think he's from Europe. I forget what his name is. And then there's just one other dude. There's no way sub 20 takes months, no? If you literally did full-time cubing, 40 hours a week? Really? I don't know. I guess, does it get a lot harder once you like start whittling it down? Like, what are the big like tiers? Because people say a minute is not that hard, right? I think that's been the general consensus. I think 30 seconds is reasonable. I kind of like that goal. And if I beat it, I beat it. But I think it's kind of like a good start. Oh my god! This is gonna kill me! And that'd be 30 seconds, like a single solve, not the average. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, sorry guys. That was unintentional. Guys, if we did 7.6 today, I would have died. I'm very glad we took a easy day today. A quote-unquote easy day. Three words to describe myself. Dude, that shit is hard. Okay, you guys asked me a lot of questions. Give me at least one word to describe yourself. I won't make you give me three, but... Oh, okay. I will give this a serious thought, though. All right. I think one word I would use, not the first word maybe, but one of the words that comes to my mind, I don't know why, is annoying. I think I'm annoying a lot of times. Like, I'm like super stubborn and like, sometimes like when I want to do things a certain way, I don't know. I think annoying is a good one. Annoying. I almost want to say passionate, but like, it's like almost like a mix of passionate and genuine. I don't know, like somewhere in between. I don't know if there's like a better word, but it's like, I'm passionate, but like only in things I'm genuinely passionate about. I don't know. I think that would be one. And then, I don't know what the last one would be. Maybe like the last one would be like, maybe like a little crazy, or like, I basically have like short person syndrome. It's like where if someone like, I just want to prove everyone wrong, and like I'll fucking go crazy. Maybe like an underdog or something. I don't know, something like that. I think. I'm 5'7". I guess annoying and stubborn could be like interchangeable. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think stubborn works fine. I think stubborn works fine. Sweaty nuts. I did do my work. I did like 90% of the workout. Guys, I'm not a scammer. I'm the furthest thing from a scammer. I'm an ethical businessman. All right, because it's a deload day, no weighted vest. Yippee. Woo, guys, we got a fucking watermelon in the fridge today. Okay, guys, will you judge me? So recently when I've been going to the watermelon store, otherwise known as the fruit store, like, okay, so they have two things. They have the full watermelons, right? They have the full watermelons on sale outside. And then they have like a half cut watermelon that they sell inside. Like it's like covered in ice and they just have those. I was fucking up too many watermelon picks that like I started just buying the half cut watermelon even though it's priced a little higher. Because the half cut watermelon that they pick, it's always 100% good. But like when I pick watermelons, I would say I'm like 70% success rate. But it's just because like I picked two bad watermelons in a row. And then I was like, I can't afford another bad watermelon. It's such a buzzkill. Yeah, because I can see inside. Yeah, it's like I guarantee that it's good. You know what they should do? They should pre-cut watermelons. They should, when you sell the watermelon, they should have like a thing where like a little straw, like a straw where they just put the straw in, put it out, and then you get to eat the thing. And then you just cover it back up, and then you go. Oh my god, is that the new meta? I think that's the new meta. I just think there's no feeling worse than lugging home a heavy watermelon, and then it's just shit. It's like fucking white inside. I would just bring my girlfriend and she does her secret woman. The thing is, text, like, I always learn, like, once a year, I, like, review the information, and I'm like, okay, I know how to pick it. And then, like, the next year, I forget. It's like, I'll only really spam watermelons in, like, the summer. So then if it's, like, the winter, I always forget. I forget the method. And I guess I'm too lazy to, like, relearn it. I think if I had to say, when you smack it, you gotta smack the watermelon a little. It's gotta sound like it's very, like, full. Like, it can't be light. You want a deep, what's it called? Like a resonance. A deep resonance. And then I think, yes, yellow spot is good. And then you want some, like, I think it's called, like, spider marks. You want, like, those, like, brown lines and stuff coming out of, like, the yellow place. And then... I think that's kind of it. Those are like the big signs, I think. Yes, you do want a big thud. If I was a watermelon, what type of watermelon would I be? I'll probably be like a mini melon. Like the ones that are like this big. Guys, you know what would be like next level is if there's ever a streamer who lies about how tall they are by like saying they're shorter than they are. Like, what if I kept telling you guys I was 5'7", and then like I end up being 6'7"? And it's like just like the biggest shock ever. Someone needs to pull off that. Stop it with the 5. All right, I'm gonna start putting the 5'3" in the Roomy credit system. It's a demerit. Any 5'3" talk is a demerit. Guys, I'm really excited for Family Feud, by the way. Wait, maybe I give it a new name. Platform Feud? Guys, what's a synonym for feud but starts with a P? Because it's gonna be YouTube versus Twitch. So platform feud is like a fight. Platform I don't know. I can't think of it. Fight. P-H-I-G-T. Something like that. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm actually really excited for it. Feud. I don't know, guys. These are not really hitting. These are not really hitting. I don't know. I think I figured something out. I'm excited, though. I want it to get sweaty. Okay, guys, this is kind of like an open question. If we do something, I haven't thought about the exact details, but it's like, do you think it'd be better? Like, so I'd probably pick like a team of 5, like a wheel spin for like a team to represent Twitch and to represent YouTube. And maybe if there's like 2 rounds, I can pick like 2 sets of teams, just so more people can participate. But like, I don't think we Discord it, because I feel like some people might not feel comfortable on Discord, right? Like speaking, or maybe that might not be in the Discord. But like, I try to like, maybe it's like, I guess you could just Twitch chat it. No, I think our community is small enough that like, I'm like, okay, you have to answer. You have 5 seconds, and then they just have to type it in. I think that's fine, actually. I'm a little worried about Discord though, because like, I don't know if everyone would be like down to Discord. And I kind of want to make it as like as inclusive as possible. I don't know. We'll see though. I'll have another couple days to think about it. Guys, stream delay does not matter for Family Feud. Wait, maybe it does. The only time stream delay would matter is like when you want to do the first response, right? But maybe we can circumvent that. And I can just alternate responses or something. But like when you're actually doing Family Feud, right? Like you just what's it called? All you have to do is like you have like 5 seconds to answer or something. So it's not really time specific. Yeah, I'll add a little bit of time too. Like it wouldn't be like that harsh. Like I wouldn't be like just because it hit 5, you're out. But if it's like it can't be more than like 10 seconds, something like that. I've never been to trivia, but how would buzzing work? The last time we did trivia, it was more like a Jeopardy last time we did it. And I think it was whoever, literally the question comes up, and then whoever like types in the answer first. But that one did not work well because it became like a stream delay competition. Whoever had the least stream delay got like the most benefit. So I think people mentioned I could use Kahoot. So I think I would set up Kahoot for it. Because I think Kahoot would reduce delay or something like that. Although Kahoot was before my time. Or after my time. So I've actually never used Kahoot before. But we should get Kahoot set up. Because I feel like there is a lot of like purpose for it. Soulfred, Family Feud is great. I think it's like the trifecta, right? Family Feud, Jeopardy. Wait, what's the other one I'm missing? Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's the trifecta. I think Textbird, what might be like an option there is like Kahoot has the question too. I don't know how it works exactly. I have to do a little more research, but like I was assuming you'd have a way to like release the question. And if I release the question on Kahoot, it would go to everyone at the same time. But I don't know. I don't exactly know how it works. But I don't know. There's always a way we can work it out. It never has to be like perfect, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect. You know what's funny is like, I feel like eventually if I get to the point where I want to run like creator events and you guys are going to be the guinea pigs. Like we're going to have like production days where we just like test an event. But do like a dry run, and then it's like we figure out all the. It's like a little like beta test of the event. We didn't have Kahoot when I was in high school. We didn't have anything. Like actually. I had flashcards. Wait, did you guys have manual flashcards when you were in school? Or did you have computers by then? When I was in school, the new thing was like a smart board. It was like a projector board where you could like tap the projector board. But I remember they were so bad. They were like you couldn't click anywhere, and like no one could actually use them because it was so like the functionality was so bad. And I don't know how they sold like so much of like a contract of these smart boards. They probably made so much money, but like it was such a shit product. Okay, so Ken, you never had like the okay, here's my age. What is it even? I don't even know what it's called. It's the one where instead of a projector, you have a really strong light, and then you have like a clear thing, and then you project the light on the clear paper, and then it shows on the wall. What is those things called? What are those things called? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, this is what I use in like elementary school. It's like it's like a fake projector. It's like an analog projector. I don't know what it's called. It is a projector, but it's not like a real projector. It's well, I guess it's just not a digital projector. It's literally just an analog projector, right? It's literally just an analog projector, I think. Yeah, the smart boards were so... Where are all the smart boards? They're in like a fucking dumpster somewhere. Like fucking a million smart boards. They fucking got their government contract and made their money, and then they dipped. Yeah, Dylan, exactly. Guys, it's so funny how like what am I trying to say? Like the leading thoughts change. Cause like at one point people were like, oh my god, these touchscreen boards. But now it's just like pointers, right? Or something like no one I don't know if like touchscreen boards are a thing anymore. Ooh, I know an Elmo. I remember Elmo. What about Barney? Yes, I know Barney. What about Zaboomafoo? Exactly, Big Ian. Exactly. 90% marketing, 10% tech. Smartboards are pretty good, no? I was not the biggest fan of smartboards. I thought they were like cooler than they actually were. Like they were marketed cooler than they were actually were. I'm sorry if one of your parents invented smartboards. I do not remember Robot Boy. No. Does not ring a bell. Damn, I can't believe zip ties were a thing. Dude, kids are such menaces. Kids are actually such menaces. I actually feel really bad because I kind of noticed this when I was watching like a little bit of like the streamer university stuff. Like the plight of a woman. Like, dude, I feel like women get so disrespected in the classroom. Like, actually, like, when I think back to, like, the worst behaved classes, they were all with, like, a woman teacher who was, like, not very outspoken. And, like, the shenanigans that would go on in those, like, middle school, like, high school classrooms is actually so... It was actually some crazy shit. That I just feel bad for the teachers now. I feel so bad for the teachers. Like, they probably hated their lives, like, every day. Like, they know that, like, the class... I had this one band teacher who was, there's different teacher archetypes, right? It's the archetype of the teacher who's just, like, the I'll wait teacher. I'll wait. And then, like, I think I'll wait works if you have control of the classroom. I'll wait does not work when no one gives a shit about what you're saying. So, like, the I'll wait segment turned into, like, 30 minutes of I'll wait. And it's like, dude, the I'll wait thing is not working. Come on now. Yeah, I think the I'll wait archetype was, like, my least favorite. There's also the archetype where it's like the, can you go to the bathroom? The spam that line. Fucking NPC line. Can you go to the bathroom? Coco, I don't notice any of the chats because I just watch on YouTube. You've never heard a teacher say that? Maybe it's not. It was the meta when I was in school. Yeah, exactly, Dylan. Oh my god. Dude, I feel bad for teachers. Pour one out for all the teachers. Man, so rough. Actually, so rough. Guys, what do you think is the worst grade to teach, by the way? You think middle school? Yeah, I think middle school is probably the worst. Because I feel like high school, at the very least, some people can be bigger assholes and bigger menaces, but, like, by high school, you have some really good eggs. You have some good eggs that can, like, help you out, you know? But, like, in middle school, I feel like everyone's just a bad egg. I feel like you're born pre-2000. Yes, Dylan. I was born in 1989. What is the oldest age I could pass as? What is the oldest age I can pass as? Oh my god. Like, okay, I don't think I could confidently pass as 89, but, like, I think I could pass as, like, 1992. I feel like that's at least very believable. 90s, like I think 1990 was at like 36. I'm 32. I'm 32. Guys, I want to lie about my age. I'd say 40. What age would I want to be? That's a really good question. If I could choose what age, like I return, I keep my knowledge. I had this question yesterday, right? I keep my current brain, but I can go to whatever age I want. I think I would pick like, it would be in the 20s. My first instinct was actually like 24, but I could go down to 22. I don't think I'd go any younger than 22 though. So somewhere between 22 and 24, I think, would probably be like what I would want to be if I could choose. What advice do you have for a 22-year-old? You are young as fuck. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Everyone is on their own path. If you feel like you're getting left behind or something, maybe you're not. You're trying to go down the wrong path. Yeah. I guess like when you're 22, think about what makes you happy, not what makes other people happy, or like what other people tell you what makes you happy. Because life is very long. And when you're 22, 22 is essentially like your beginning life. I would consider the first 18 years of your life like not real. Like it's just like a training mode, right? So sometimes when you're 22, I know when I was 22, I was like, dude, I'm so behind. Holy shit, like this person got like an internship. This person has like a job. But it's like, dude, you're freaking out about the start. Like you have so much time to like catch up and whatever. Think about the long term. Like a year does not really matter when you're 22. But like the difference between where you could be depending on what path you're on could make like a big difference in like 20 years. So maybe have like a little bit of like a longer term mindset and don't get caught up with like what everyone's getting caught up with. Cause I feel like that's actually like a huge thing when you're younger, where it's like you get a lot of FOMO and like you feel like rushed. I think that's like the biggest thing, I think. Cause you are honestly a child, dude. I still feel like a child. Like I'm 32 and it's like actually maybe I think when you're 32, now I'm like shit, okay, I'm actually starting to get a little older. But when you're 22, you have like a solid decade before you have to really start like worrying about like family and like I don't know, just like these like bigger issue things. So I would say like you have a lot of time, but then also time can pass quickly. So it's like maybe not the best advice, but like you know, you have a time. You have time. You certainly have time. We could all die tomorrow. That is true. There's always a chance we die tomorrow. Um, yeah, probably very unlikely, but still. Your dad always says that you can worry and fix mistakes in the coming 50 years. No need to worry on your 20s, 30s. Yeah. I mean, I think there's so many different ways to live life. There's so many different ways to live life. And I think when I was younger, I didn't realize that. A lot of people around me were choosing like kind of a very like the same path. And I didn't realize that there were more options. Which sounds really stupid, but without the perspective, it is sometimes hard to realize that. And there definitely are like certain decisions you can make in your like 20s. Like if you think about compounding interest, like if you made some like crazy moves when you're 20, like you could essentially set yourself up for life. But I don't know. It's like I don't know. There's just like no like right way to live life, I think. 22, you're broke and have energy to mess around. 32, you have money and time to mess around, but no energy. Dude, true. I have no fucking energy. I have no energy. If I die tomorrow, then how would I feel if I had never had 2 months situationship with the most avoided attachment baddie? People sad. Guys, you know I'm like the most avoidant person ever. I'm actually very avoidant. Not great. Uh, dude, I don't know. I feel like it depends. I feel like I have like split personalities. It depends if I'm feeling shy or not. Sometimes I feel shy, but then other times I don't feel shy. But like I never know which side I'm gonna feel. Like sometimes I can say just like some like crazy shit, but ooh, I do want to retake a personality test because I think streaming has changed my personality. My MBTI is an ISTP, or at least it was. I don't know if it changed positively or not. I don't really think about it that much. So I don't know. But I am curious to like see what it has potentially become. Wait, what is TI? Is it a Myers-Briggs? But what is a TI? Myers-Briggs technical implementation. Type Myers-Briggs type is. What's your Myers-Briggs type is? What do you think changed? Type indicate. What do you think changed since stream? You know what's crazy is like, as introverted as I am, because the last time I took the test, I was 99.9% introverted. I think I've gotten more introverted. So but I guess that can't change the scale. So maybe I'm 99.99% introverted now. I think I could actually be more like less T, maybe. Isn't T like when you're logical? I think I'm like less logical slightly now. So it'd be like ISFP. I think I have ISFP potential. I don't know. Guys, is there a like an MBTI tier list? Would that be fucked up? The MBTI tier list? I actually think it's mostly because of my relationship that I'm more F. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know. It's weird because I feel like I've made my girlfriend more T and I've become more F. It's weird. How do you like streaming and talking to chat if you're introverted? How do I describe this? It's like, okay, here we go, guys. This is gonna be kind of deep. Guys, you know that one image that like circulated, like maybe it circulated on Facebook like 12 years ago, I think. It's basically two humans, right? Two humans. It's like a statue. Please tell me if you know what I'm talking about. They're two humans. They're sitting like back to back, like this, and they're like upset at each other. But then their hearts on the back are like touching each other. Their hearts. So it's like that whole thing is like people desire human connection, but like sometimes it's like hard because of like other complicated issues, right? I think that's how I feel. It's like in my heart of hearts, I desire human like connection, but because I have a lot of like social autism, a lot of times I'm like not willing to put myself out there or like go to like specific social situations or something to like get that human connection. But streaming kind of removes all that. Like, guys, I can just peace out whenever I want. If I'm not feeling the vibe, I can just turn off stream. And it's like, no worries. Bye, guys. I'm in total control. So I think it allows me like the connection that I desire without any of the like anxieties or something that comes with like some like funky social situations. But I think people can get like addicted to it's almost like it's like fake dopamine, right? Kind of. Like it's not like real human connection. It's almost like a substitute. So I think some people like I think the people who stream every day like Jinxie or something are probably like me but like even like a higher on that spectrum. Um yeah. At least I don't want to make assumptions, but I feel like that could be a possibility. Um but yeah, I don't know. That's how I think I'm able to be like that. Cause I feel like I feel the same way when I like go to like parties, like a house party or something. Like I can have the greatest time if I find someone I like to talk to and like they like share the same hobbies and stuff, right? I can have like a fantastic time just yapping for like 2 hours. But like if I don't connect with anyone at the party, like I just leave Insta. I'm like, okay, not having fun. I'm gonna go. Um, but I feel like here it's like if someone's fucking weird, I can just fucking ban them. Imagine I could just ban people IRL. I have like a house party, someone's being annoying. I'm like, you're banned. Maybe we need more of that. Maybe we need more of that. Like a IRL bans when you have a house party. um, am I extroverted when drunk? Yes. So when I was in college, I used to drink a lot, and every single one of my friends thought I was the most extroverted person in the world. Um, but that's also why I got really reliant on alcohol for just because it made like socializing so easy and like removed so much anxiety. I was definitely like addicted to alcohol for maybe like my young 20s, like 20 to like 24, 5 maybe. I feel a social obligation to stay and make nice or something. Yeah, it's interesting how like people feel social obligations. Like, I wonder what part of the brain that is. Is that like the empath part, like about like the social obligation? Because I personally have never felt any social obligation in my life. Like, I don't understand what a social obligation is. I'm like, if I don't feel like going, I'm not gonna go. My theory is you're extroverted but shy, so you think you're introverted. Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah. uh, yeah, I think it's just everyone, no matter how you feel, I feel like everyone kind of craves connection. I don't know. Even as much as I say I don't, I feel like the older I've gone, I'm like, okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. All right, guys. I said today was gonna be PB day. I don't think so. Oh shoot. I don't. Ah! Almost fell. If I'm under 133 or 4, that'd be crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen though. All right, it technically is a PB. It technically is a PB. Okay, not technically. What am I talking about? It's not technically a PB. Sometimes, do you ever forget what technically means? It's like, it technically is not a PB, but it is a PB, if you know what I mean. I will explain. All right. So, technically, the weight is 134, right? Which is not a PB, but if we take into account my bladder, it is a PB because I would pee out more than 0.2 pounds, but I'm just too lazy to go to the bathroom. So I think we shoot for tomorrow. I will not be lazy. So tomorrow we'll hit 132. And if we don't hit 132 tomorrow, we won't hit 132 tomorrow. Hello, Hugo. What's up? Boom. What is that? So 12.8. I think tomorrow we actually probably, if I had to guess, tomorrow we're gonna be 132.5. I think so. I missed some messages, I think. I missed some messages, I think. Do I know what aphantasia is? Yes, I have aphantasia. I realized I have aphantasia when I was memorizing my pi and doing a mind palace, and everyone's like, "Oh, just make a scene in your head. Make a scene in your head." And I was like, "Guys, I can't make a scene in my head. What are you guys fucking talking about?" And then like yeah, it was messed up. So I have aphantasia. Isn't aphantasia like pretty common amongst autism people? I think there's like a higher percentage or something. No, Tex, I got pretty high body fat percentage, but like I'm just like a light human. I'm like small and light. I don't daydream. Guys, the way that I say it is like I have thoughts, but I think in terms of concept. Like I don't think in terms of like actual things. Like if we talk about think of an apple, I don't see the apple. I have the concept of an apple in my head. Like it's all just like concepts. It's not like I don't actually see the thing. I have like the concept of the apple that's like in my head. It's weird. How do I read? I read, but like I like reading, but I don't see the. You know what's weird? I think when I was younger, I used to see stuff, but like at a certain point, like when I was younger and I was reading like fantasy books, like when I was like I don't know how old, like whatever, like middle school or something, I would 100% like remember like seeing vivid scenes, but I think at some point that just like disappeared. I don't know what happened, but at some point I stopped like seeing those types of things. But I still like reading and like I'm fine like just visualizing like or not visual. I think visualizing, conceptualizing would be the right word, right? Conceptualizing like what's happening. It's not like a sentence. It's like how do I even describe it? Like my head is just like black. Everything is just like black, right? It's like a black screen. And like if you tell me I close my eyes, right? I'm thinking about a dinosaur. Like I don't actually see a dinosaur. I just like I have a thought about a dinosaur. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It does make sleeping easy. And I think maybe that's kind of related to like why I think death would be kind of nice. Cause it's like when you die, I don't know. I just visualize like going to sleep. And it's like I love sleep. So like maybe that's why I sometimes don't fear death as well. It's because like maybe I don't have like as visual of like a thing. But
But what scares me about death recently now is like the unknown. Sometimes when I like dive into like the unknown thoughts, I was like, I don't mean like death would be like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I know a lot of people like really fear death, but like for me, it almost feels like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I'm like stressed out about life or something. So it's like, it kind of seems like I'll just be sleeping. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird though. I used to like definitely not fear death when I was younger, like 5 years ago. But I feel like more recently, I've had it. Maybe it started when I had like the philosophy talks. More recently, I've started to like really like get scared when I think really hard about like what comes after death. That shit freaks me out. Actually, it's more like I'm not scared about like the pain or anything, but I'm scared about like I start like hyperventilating. Where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like it gets like I don't like not understanding. Were they just talking really fast right now? Sometimes I feel like I just get on like a ramble. I just feel like I talked like I also want to see if you had like a book of all the words I've spoken. I think I've spoken more words since I started streaming in this 1 year than I have the rest of my life. I'm pretty confident. Realizing your own mortality in your late 20s, early 30s feels like such a canon event. Yeah. It's weird. I feel like that's why I don't like thinking about these things a lot because it's kind of scary to me. But like I feel like as I've gotten older, I've like started to have to like think about like I don't know, maybe it's like more like mature thoughts to have. But I think I definitely like it's weird. Guys, we have a little mortality talk next time. Wait, Dylan, I am looking at you. What are you talking about? Guys, I do not ignore YouTube chat. I see them all on the same screen. I don't look at them separately. How will you provide value for the stockholders in death? Text evergreen videos. Evergreen videos. That's how. The VODs. Endless payout. Guys, when do you think the Minecraft video is going to stop printing money? Like, what is the runtime of that? Like 5 years? In 5 years, will it still make like a few bucks a day? I actually think so. Please, YouTube platform, stay resilient. Stay resilient. Oh my god. You know what's actually crazy? Last thing today. I was thinking about the like lifetime of media. Like if you think about like iconic movies, like what's like the oldest movie you've like watched? Like I feel like a lot of times movies die out in like 20 years unless it's like an iconic movie, right? It's really hard for a piece of media. Okay, I guess like books technically, but like for like movies, I'm thinking more like movies. For it to last like what is it called? Like past the test of time? Guys, what is 12 Angry Men? I always think it's an Adam Sandler movie, but it's not. Can we have a movie club or something? Like I had this one friend a long time ago who like made me watch a lot of movies because I was so uneducated. But like my parents did not consume like a lot of media. At least like American media. I don't know what any of this shit is. Whatever, Schindler's List. What is other fucking good movies? Like Good Will Hunting. The one with like what's his name? I forget. I don't know any of these movies. I've never watched like any of these movies. So I feel like I need to get educated at some point. But Shawshank Redemption, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I haven't watched any of those. Yeah, but all that to say, I think it's hard to yeah. Make media that lasts. Guys, you know what's a good movie? You know what my type of movie is? High School Musical. High School Musical was like one of the movies I had on my iPod Touch. Or my iPod. What was before iPod? Is that just iPod? I think it was on my iPod in like this little screen. And then I just watched High School Musical. I spammed High School Musical every single road trip. Favorite song in High School Musical? It's actually High School Musical 3. It's Can I Have This Dance? I'm willing to risk a little copyright. Banger. This makes me think about high school.
Won't you promise me that you'll never forget? We'll keep dancing wherever we go next. It's like catching lightning.
Banger! Absolute banger. I really like Zac Efron's his beginning in the next part. I'll watch up to there. He sang this. He only didn't sing in the first movie. Okay, well, they're waiting on the verse. Guys, in high school, I had a white V-neck phase because of Zac Efron in this movie. I spammed white V-necks. Oh my god. Wait, did his verse not happen? I'm so confused. I swear he has a verse in here that I like. I feel like it should have happened already. Did I just miss it? Okay, I might have missed it. Anyways, guys, I don't know how we got onto this topic. Fucking random. But I guess that's the end of the stream. I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I got a couple days off for our second streams, but I have to update the schedule on Discord. But what's it called? Saturday Family Feud, Twitch versus YouTube. It's gonna get cutthroat, and I don't know what I'm doing Sunday. Sunday honestly might be another community day too. Roomy credit stream. There's not gonna be any additional Roomy credit stream. It's just gonna be enabled by Saturday, basically. And I don't know what the prizes are gonna be yet, because merchandise credits would be weird. Because I can't give merchandise credits to like 10 people, like all the winners. Like that'd be too much. But I will think of something. Will I unnuke you by Saturday? Street Chalk, I'll consider it. No guarantees though. The algorithm spoke, and unfortunately, if we start bending the rules for you, it just kind of totally defeats kind of the legitimacy of it. So I don't know if I'll try to see what I can do, but I don't know. Soulfred, you can see the credit score on this site right now, but it's not really official. I do accept bribes. A lot of bribes. We encourage bribes, actually. So maybe that'll be part of the system. But again, I'll maybe on Saturday before we go into the because we'll have like a bit of time, and I'll probably be able to stream for a little longer on Saturday. We will have a I think I'll show you guys the updated one for sure. Also, you guys know what I want to do, dude. I have to end stream, but I think I want to make this site like right now. When you go to like andistrew.com, it just goes to my fucking Twitch. I did secure the domain. But like I think I might want to like put this into like a like an actual like not like a homepage, but I want to have like Ruby credit system. I want to have like my thing. And maybe I could have like, you know how I told you guys about like the one idea I had for like stream scores, like a series graph for like streams. Maybe that's too many things in one thing though. But I don't know. Like maybe if I can't do this for everyone, maybe I have this for myself. Like, I think this would be kind of cool to like have like a historical record of like all my streams and which streams sucked ass and which streams were like bangers. One Punch Man is gonna be like fucking in the red. But anyways, I don't know. Oh, ideas there. Suki, thank you so much. Or Suckle? Suki, Suckle? Anyways, y'all, I'm about out of here. I'm gonna go eat some watermelon. Street Chalk, which rule did you break? It was a testing rule. It was a testing rule. Don't worry, it'll be reset though by Saturday. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. Yeah, and I'll start scheduling some like streams in the near future. So I think the schedule will be accurate probably in like 2 days. So I'll like kind of schedule a little more out. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.